Welcome back. Well, every Thursday, we're taking a look at a health issue or concern affecting many people, breaking down the information for you and telling you what you need to know to keep you healthy. Dr. Kalani Brady from the John A. Burns School of Medicine joins us now with this week's topic. We're talking about shingles and the shingles vaccine. Good morning. Welcome back.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. So shingles actually is pretty common among aging adults. What exactly is shingles?
Well, it starts out, varicella zoster virus is the virus that causes shingles, and it starts out by causing an infection or being vaccinated against an infection as a child, and that disease is called chickenpox. And basically, chickenpox is a disease where there is itching, and people used calamine lotion when they get it. They have pox or vesicles on the face, trunk, arms, and legs, and it lasts 1 to 2 weeks. Used to be, you'd get it from someone in the neighborhood. A child in the neighborhood would give it to you, a playmate or something, and it would last its 1 to 2 weeks and go away. There even were chickenpox parties, Christine, where the parents would actually bring their children to a party with one person, one of the children already with the disease, and hopefully everybody would get it.
Get it over with.
And get it over with and get it at such a low age that they didn't have bad memories of the chickenpox.
So then how do we go from chickenpox to shingles?
Well, first of all, you can avoid chickenpox by getting a vaccine at age 12 months or older, and it either shortens the chickenpox that you do get or completely prevents it. But after chickenpox, the virus, varicella zoster virus, goes dormant in nerves, sensory nerves, on one side of the body. And then you have a period of immunosuppression. It could be too much sun at the beach one day, or you get a cold, a bad cold, and that virus reactivates in that area of that sensory nerve. So you start with this horrible burning, itching area, and there's nothing on your skin, and you don't know what's causing it. And you think, well, it couldn't be a centipede because I didn't feel a centipede sting.
Right.
Then after 2 or 3 days, these pox or vesicles come out along your skin, usually of an arm or a leg or the back, but it can also be of the face, unfortunately, or neck, and it lasts about 2 to 4 weeks. It's called shingles. It's very painful, and there are medications that will make it better, but once you have shingles, you have even a risk of a third disease, and that's called postherpetic neuralgia. And that can last the rest of your life and cause serious pain and is difficult to treat, although we have some medicines to treat it. But the vaccines for shingles are important, and we can talk about them if you wish.
Yes, we do. So how important are the vaccines, and you know, how much do you recommend them?
I recommend them. The first vaccine that came out was called Zostavax. It was for people over 60 years of age, and it either minimized or completely canceled the risk of getting shingles. It had immunity that lasted up to about 8 years, and it was a one-dose vaccine. Then last fall, just last fall, a new vaccine came out called Shingrix. And Shingrix basically is a 2-dose vaccine that you can get starting at age 50 and probably gives longer immunity than 8 years. And of course, both vaccines not only decrease the risk of shingles and postherpetic neuralgia, but they decrease the pain associated with shingles and postherpetic neuralgia. So I definitely recommend getting this vaccine.
Okay, we do have to take a break, but I quickly wanted to ask, you said you recommend, or they recommend, taking that vaccine at the age of 50, but young adults as young as in their 20s have gotten shingles. So can you not take a vaccine when you're that young, even though there's a chance of you getting shingles that young?
Right. Fortunately, shingles gets worse as we age, so younger people generally don't have as serious a disease of shingles. I had it when I was 23 years old for the first time, and it came and it went after a couple of weeks. So we don't recommend the vaccine that young. We want it to last during the aging years to prevent that post-herpetic neuralgia. So the CDC estimates that 30% of all Americans will get shingles at some point during their lives.
Oh, boy.
And as you say, some people get it in their 20s, but most people get it in their 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Okay. Well, thank you, Dr. Brady, for
Get the
insight.
vaccine.
Get the vaccine, because you don't want to get shingles.
Nope.
Nope. All right. We'll see you back here next week.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you.